My name is Andrew Landry, and I'm going to be discussing mental illnesses. Now, mental illnesses never take a day off, and neither should we. Life is about taking the ugliness of this world and turning it into something beautiful. Now, mental illnesses are a day-to-day problem, and you never know who is dealing with something. There are multiple types. Depression. This negatively affects how you feel, think, or act. Some of the symptoms are feeling sad or losing interest in a hobby that you once enjoyed. 1 in 15 adults between the ages of 18 and their mid-20s have depression. Now, this is treatable by multiple ways. One is antidepressants, which is a medicine prescribed to you by your doctor. And the second is psychotherapy, which is like seeing a therapist, which many people do. The next mental illness is bipolar disorder. Now, this causes changes in mood, energy, and function. These people experience mood episodes. There are 3 types: bipolar 1, bipolar 2, and cyclothymic disorder. Bipolar 1, people have an increase in energy and an inflated ego, but can also have a depressive mood. Bipolar 2, these people experience major episodes like in bipolar 1, but they also have other illnesses. And cyclothymic are less severe, but there are more episodes. The next mental illness is anxiety. This is worrying about future concerns. Now, this can run in families, which is hereditary, and it can be caused by environmental stresses, like your work or school or family. Now, there are multiple types, and one of the main ones is phobias, another is actual anxiety, and the last is panic. The next mental illness is PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. This occurs in people who have witnessed a traumatic event. These people have tense and or disturbing thoughts about that event or events. And people tend to relive these events through nightmares or flashbacks. You hear about this a lot when veterans. Here are some statistics about mental illnesses. Usually people between 18 and 25 have been diagnosed with a mental illness, and it is more common in women. Now I'm going to be moving on to the symptoms. Symptoms of depression, as I stated earlier, sad or depressed mood or loss of interest in activities or hobbies. Can also eating habits, meaning you change what you like to eat or what you once enjoyed. Fatigue or tiredness, which means you are more likely to be tired rather than active. And feeling of worthless or guilt. And you also have a difficulty concentrating. Symptoms of anxiety. Persistent worry, which means you worry about daily tasks, whether it be school, your job, or your family. You also have restlessness, which means you lose sleep, you're more awake, you can't sleep. You're always on edge, and you have muscle tension from stress. Symptoms of bipolar disorder. Self-esteem is boosted. Hyperactive, which means they have more energy. Their mind is always racing, and their thoughts are always firing. And you also have trouble sleeping. Symptoms of PTSD. Intrusion, which is involuntary memories, which means memories that you don't mean to pop up or that you don't want to think of. Avoidance, which means people avoiding things that remind them of this traumatic event. And changes in mood, negative thoughts, or feeling detached from others. Also, these people have irritable and angry outbursts. Conclusion. Many people struggle with mental illnesses, but they are not lost causes. Winston Churchill once said, "If you're going through hell, keep going." This means that we should not give up no matter how tough life gets.